Oh, funny.
Feels like it feels like they're starting to do that with the Marvel brand.
Funny.
And from what I've heard this year, they're going to try to go back to their old roots and actually just make comics that are good.
That's not too bad.
It's funny you talk about pandering. Meow. Random put out a bet a while ago on his DA and said, I will only review said movies I will, quote, never watch if Disney buys Fox.
Oh, God.
So, because I had persuaded him to watch last year's Power Rangers movie, Christmas Eve, I had the mispleasure of watching Ghostbusters.
Oh, this was your first time watching it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling Lydia and I this last week.
Yeah.
Paul Feig? Why? Why?
Yeah,
just
which
money?
Is, as I said, it's kind of a damn shame because the condescending marketing and not doing anything new with it just didn't work out. But Bridesmaids and The Heat were good movies. Feig has the promise to be an okay director, just as long as he stays away from franchises.
Yeah.
Like, what was that? Wasn't there another movie that he made right before Ghostbusters that was like a spy parody with Melissa McCarthy?
Yeah, and it had Jason.
Oh, it was just called Spy. Yeah, I like that.
What I've heard, it actually wasn't bad. It wasn't anything to write home about, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I actually saw that movie and I thought it was decent for the most part.
The two
See what I mean? Stick with your own properties, dude, and you're good. Franchises, please stop raping our childhood.
The two jokes that I was looking at going, I'm sorry, where's the joke? There was one where Kate McKinnon's character says to a ghost after destroying it with a proton string, which, by the way, that's not how you deal with a ghost. She just said, and I quote, "You just got Holtzmaned."
Oh, God. It's like, what?
And Melissa McCarthy, she's getting strung up by a ghost, by her leg. Her glasses come off. Just says, "Where are my glasses?" "Oh, they're in my hands. Never mind." I'm like, what?
I think one of the biggest problems of that movie with its humor is that it tries to rely too much on improvisation. And as a result, they just let the actresses go on for way too long to the point where even if they do have a funny line, a single funny joke, they stay on that joke for way too long until it just stops becoming funny. Like there was a moment where, sorry, I'm just hearing an echo on my end. There was a reference to what was the name of that one movie? Was it Ghost? The Patrick Swayze movie?
Yes, Patrick.
Yeah, that's called Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost.
Okay, thank you. It's funny thing is I've seen a lot of references to that movie, but I've never seen the actual movie myself. But they make a reference to it where it's like Ghost? Yeah, like Ghost. And then Melissa McCarthy goes on to describe the entire plot of that movie and the famous scene with the pottery. It's like, okay, that's it. Just move on already.
Oh, God.
Maybe
no, it's like
a crush on Patrick Swayze?
My only guess is that like the writing was so poor that they wanted to rely too much on just having the actresses do their own thing. And it's, I guess, like, yeah, they didn't have enough confidence in their own writing, so they relied on the improvisation as a crutch, which allowed the actresses to do make-up shit on the fly, and leading to them like competing with each other as to who gets the best joke or who gets more time than who for their jokes.
And normally these actresses can do well on their own as long as there's a script, because very, very few people can ad-lib. You want to see ad-lib done right, then just go back to 1992's Aladdin, where 90% of Robin Williams' lines were ad-libbed.
Mm-hmm. At least he was in a controlled environment with voice acting. Mm-hmm.